Fostering a continuous learning environment, keys to unlocking your organization's full potential abstract. This article explores how organizations can establish a culture of continuous learning to help unlock their full potential. The article begins by defining continuous learning and outlining its benefits at both the individual and organizational levels based on research. It then discusses essential components for creating a true continuous learning environment, including leadership support, structured processes, goal planning, and hands-on approaches. Practical strategies are provided for integrating continuous learning depending on industry context, such as technology, manufacturing, healthcare, and marketing. The author argues that cultivating a culture where ongoing learning is ingrained will empower individuals, teams, and the overall business to adapt, improve, and thrive. As a leadership consultant and educator, I have had the privilege of working with organizations across various industries and seeing firsthand the tremendous impact that fostering a culture of continuous learning can have. While continuous learning may seem straightforward, creating an environment where it thrives is a nuanced undertaking that requires intentional effort. Today, we will explore how to establish a true continuous learning culture within your organization, highlighting both why it's important and providing practical suggestions for making it a reality. The case for continuous learning. To start, let's define what we mean by continuous learning. At its core, continuous learning is the ongoing process of improving knowledge and skill in an effort to enhance one's work performance and overall career growth. Marsick and Watkins. 1990. It moves beyond one-off trainings to establishing an environment where learning is integrated into day-to-day work and supported throughout one's career. The research makes it clear that cultivating continuous learning delivers significant benefits at both the individual and organizational level. At the individual level, continuous learning allows employees to stay relevant in today's rapidly changing world. Bennett and O'Brien. 1994. It helps workers navigate technological shifts, adopt new skills as job roles evolve, and progress into new opportunities within an organization. Not only does this increased employability boost job satisfaction and morale, but studies also link continuous learning to higher levels of motivation, creativity, and performance on the job. Ellinger, 2005. At the organizational level, a culture of continuous learning directly enhances competitiveness. It allows companies to easily adapt operations and products, services to meet shifting customer needs and market pressures. Continuous learning also improves problem-solving capacities, fuels innovation, and optimizes processes as workers obtain ongoing feedback and refine their skills. Marsick and Watkins. 2003. Collin, 2006. Perhaps most importantly, research indicates that organizations with robust continuous learning cultures significantly outperform their peers in key metrics like profitability, productivity, quality, and customer-client retention rates. Swanson and Holton. 2001. Young, 2003. In short, as the pace of change increases, continuous learning has become essential for both individuals and organizations seeking to thrive in today's environment. But how exactly can you foster that type of learning-focused culture within your own workplace? Let's dive into some proven strategies. Creating a culture where learning lives. To truly integrate continuous learning, the entire organization must be on board, and it needs to be ingrained in everyday operations. It can't be an add-on HR initiative, it has to become part of the fabric of your culture. Here are several factors that research shows are crucial for establishing such an environment. Leadership support and participation. Leadership buy-in and involvement may be the single most important factor. Leaders must visibly value and participate in continuous learning themselves to demonstrate its importance and inspire others. This could include things like taking online certification courses, attending conferences, implementing measures to reinforce learning in performance reviews, and allocating sufficient resources for learning opportunities. Holton et al. 2000. Moon, 2004. Aligned organizational structures and processes for continuous learning to succeed. Structures need to be designed with learning in mind. This means having flexible work schedules that allow time for classes, conferences, etc. Mentorship programs that pair new existing employees clear career ladders to help workers navigate growth, learning management systems to track progress. Swanson and Holton, 2001. Processes should also be intuitive and streamlined, removing hurdles to ongoing skill building. Things like simple reimbursement for approved courses or automatic skill tracking in performance reviews go a long way. Garavan et al. 1995. Development planning and goal setting. Individuals must play a role too by proactively taking ownership of their own learning. Leverage one-on-ones to create tailored development plans with concrete, measurable learning goals that align to business objectives and career aspirations. Progress should be regularly reviewed to fuel continued growth. Marsick et al. 2017. Markwood, 2011. An applicable, hands-on approach. Let's face it, not all learning transpires in a classroom. Ongoing learning must relate directly to real work and be supplemented with actionable methods. Beyond courses, incorporate applicable methods like project-based learning opportunities, rotational, developmental job assignments, mentorship and coaching relationships, participation in professional communities and conferences. Applied hands-on approaches have been shown to significantly boost learning retention and impact. Doyle and Ho, 2020. Lancaster and Millier, 2014. Bringing it to life within your organization with those suggestions in mind. Let's explore how you may operationalize continuous learning depending on your industry context. For example, how could these best practices look in a technology firm? Provide formal and informal training certifications for latest skills. Platforms encourage internal hackathon events for experimenting with new tech. Rotate team members across projects regularly for skill variety. Sponsor memberships to relevant professional orgs for idea sharing. Manufacturing plant. Partner with local technical schools for scholarship programs. Implement rotational training across equipment, processes. Conduct lunch and learn webinars on industry trends, best practices. Reimburse tuition, certifications supporting plant operations. Hospital network. Fund continuing education stipends for professional licensure. Host grand rounds. Case conferences for peer collaboration. Develop, grow your own leadership training program internally. Leverage mentors to coach and foster networking across departments. Marketing agency. Sponsor monthly labs to demo innovative tools, methods. Attend and present at industry conferences together. Annually conduct internal workshops on trending topics like SEO or UX design. Pair junior, senior team members for mentor-mentee partnerships. The key is tailoring both the learning opportunities and administrative supports to your unique work context, making the continuous growth of skills and knowledge self-evidently linked to delivering on your organizational mission. With intentional effort, any industry or function can cultivate an environment focused on lifelong learning. Unlocking your organization's potential. I hope I've conveyed both the tremendous benefits of establishing a true continuous learning culture within your organization, as well as some practical tools and frameworks for bringing it to life based on proven research and real-world client experiences. While change takes work, the returns make that effort well worth it. A culture where learning lives and grows is one where individuals, teams and the overall business can thrive, adapting skillfully to challenges while prospering from new opportunities. Organizations able to foster an environment supporting ongoing skill development will find themselves exceptionally well equipped to realize their fullest potentials. My challenge to you and your leadership team is to reflect on how closely aligned your current practices and structures are to nurturing continuous learning, then commit to making informed improvements. I am confident that those who prioritize establishing a robust learning culture will reap rewards for years to come. The journey starts with leadership's dedication to growth and a shared dedication to learning as a key driver of success.